Harlem Nights. Not only one of Eddie Murphy's best movies, but one of the funniest movies out there anywhere. All-star cast of comedians. It's got Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, Della Reese, Red Fox, Arsenio Hall, Charlie Murphy, Danny Aiello, and the list goes on and on and on. This was a great movie. It's about a racketeer, a club owner, a criminal, Richard Pryor, and he meets a homeless kid that he brings into his household. The homeless kid, they really don't call him by his name. They just call him by a name that titles his attitude, Quick. He's quick to start some problems, so they just call him Quick. And the two of them, father and son, are running a nightclub. Unfortunately, that nightclub is in the same city as a notorious gangster's nightclub. They don't say it, but they hint he's Italian mob. And he wants a piece of their action because they're making too much money. They're making almost double what he's making. So he's like, I got to get a piece of that. So he wants a piece of their action. So they have to come up with a plan to be able to survive him because they can't fight him. They don't have the guns to fight this guy. So they've got to try to outsmart him. And they do a pretty good job of outsmarting him. It's a very intricate plan. You know, they're going to put money on a fighter, right? They're going to put the word out that that fighter's taking a dive for them. So the other, factions and even, street people, whoever, everybody that's got some money is putting it on the one guy to win because the other guy who's their friend, they think is going to take a dive for them so they can make money. So in order to keep the rules going, they put a big bet on the other guy and not their guy. So they're like, people are like, okay, we get it. They're gonna do this so they can skedaddle. So they do that, and everybody's like, okay, well, we're gonna bet on this guy. And they don't care that people are betting on one man or the other. It's just a ruse to get people to bet, to pull more money in on this bet because they robbed the bookies. So everybody's putting money for one guy or the other to win. They raise the stakes, make people paying millions and millions of dollars to win. And I think Jenkins is the other guy. So they're like, he's gonna kill that boy Jenkins. It's funny, they've got a lot of one-liners. I mean, all these comedians, they've got a lot of one-liners. Each one of them has a segment of the movie that they just own. All of these guys are mastered at their crafts. Red Fox, Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, all in a movie together. That's a dream, And there's other comedians in there too. But so they have to rob this place. But does everything go the way they want it to? Maybe. Maybe not. Danny Aiello is a hard-nosed cop that's, following them, and he's on them tooth and nail, and he's catching them doing stuff, so they got to avoid him too, because he works for the guy. He works for the mob boss. This is hilarious. This is one of the best comedies of all time. It easily falls in the top 10, I think. But this is what I think about this movie. More importantly, what do you think? I would give Harlem Nights 8 bags of popcorn. 8 bags of popcorn. Because that's what I think about that. But more importantly, what do you think about that? Let's talk about Harlem Nights. Which one was your favorite comedian? Red Fox, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Robin Harris is in it. He's hilarious. Bebe's Kids. Arsenio Hall. Let's talk about it in the comments. And as always, if you like the video, if you like the content, subscribe. And then like.
Popcorn passport. Get your popcorn. more fast.